Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Officers Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So those candidates who are new in this session, today your new English medium batch of CIB is going to be start. The first subject that will start is BRBL subject that I will teach you the BRBL subject, and the timing of my subject is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if you don't want to miss any single class, so you have to attend this class from the day one, because this course is important. Why? Because it will be finished before the exam. So if you really want to crack this exam, so you have to enroll in this batch by applying the coupon code, that is Y391. If you are new in this session, do not forget to subscribe the Adda 24/7 channel, because once you subscribe, all the notification of the live classes will be automatically come in your mobile and you will not miss any single class. Because just like your paid class, your YT session is also very much important. That is a YouTube session, and you only have to focus on a one course. Focus on one course, try to understand each and every concept, then you can refer more and more books. Okay, but first of all you have to try to understand all the concept. So that's why this session is important. This batch is important, because after this target batch we will launch the various, you can say, we will launch selection batch, power pack revision batch. So within very less days we will finish the course in the selection batch or power pack revision batch. So this target batch we will just teach you in a very brief manner. So that's why this session is very much important. So now let's move toward the class. So before starting this class, this is the batch which I want to highlight you. English medium batch. In English medium, my subject will be start. Okay, in CIB, BRBL subject will be start. I will teach you the legal subject. In the JIB, you have just read the LRB subject. So same thing we have to study in the BRBL subject of the English medium. Okay, in this batch, from 10th of February, okay, from 10th of February the batch will be start. The live classes will be there, mock and ebooks are there, recorded sessions will be there, and the 6-month validity will be there. So it's better if you enroll in this batch. 81% discount is going on. Okay, so if you want to enroll, you have to simply apply the coupon code, that is Y391. You will get 80% discount if you purchase through the laptop or computer. But if you download the Adda app, okay, so in the downloaded app you can easily get 81 up to 81% discount by just clicking on the coins, because use coins will be written in the app. So you have to click on use coins, and the more discount you will get in this batch. Okay class, so I hope so you will enjoy this batch, because from the day 1 to day 7, first of all we will cover the introduction class. In the introduction class we will cover module wise topic. I will teach you that what topics we have to study, what topics we have to learn, because now in the CIB the level of question will be high. So that's why this session, this batch is very much important. Okay, now, so same we are doing module A. If you are new in this session, I just want to say you that we have done module D, we have done module C, and now we are doing module A. After module A we will do module B, and after that we will do the questions more and more. Okay, now in today's topic I'm going to tell you a one type of bank. Okay, first of all, see the types of bank in India. These are the types of bank in India. It is divided into scheduled bank and non-scheduled bank. Okay, scheduled and non-scheduled bank. The scheduled bank is divided into commercial bank and a cooperative bank. So in today's topic I'm going to tell you a brief discussion about the cooperative bank. Okay, a brief discussion about the cooperative bank. Okay, then after The commercial bank is divided into the public sector bank, the private bank, foreign bank, SFB, RRB. And this cooperative bank is divided into the urban cooperative bank and the state cooperative bank. So today we are going to discuss the cooperative bank. As we know that the bank, as you are the bankers, so the main work of the bank is to just give the loan and deposit the money. So this is the basic aim of any bank, right? So today, if we talk about the cooperative bank, so for what purpose this type of bank has been made? So the answer is very simple, that the cooperative bank is a small sized financial entity. What is this small sized? If I compare this topic to the court, so we know that there is only one Supreme Court. Right now, Supreme Court is the highest court in India. After that, there are 25 high courts, right? 25 total high courts. After that, there are lower court and Lok Adalat, etc. So there are various, the stages or various step. Sahiba ma'am, good morning. There are various step in which we can just go approach for the justice, right? So this lower level of court, why we have made this lower level of court? So that people can approach this court easily. People do not, and the court and advocate do not have to follow the so much procedure that we follow in the Supreme Court and High Court. So same thing apply in this cooperative bank also. Suppose this is RBI. These are the public sector bank, private sector bank, RRB bank, cooperative bank. So cooperative bank, as you can easily see here, that it is the small size financial entity where its member are the owner and customer of the bank. This definition, I think that is sufficient to learn that what exactly this means. Okay. So I think this definition is clear to all of you, that what exactly the cooperative bank means, isn't it? Right? Oh, that's great, Sahiba ma'am. You are from the district cooperative bank. That's really great, ma'am. That's really very great. Okay. So I think now if you are belong from the district cooperative bank, so now it is very easy for you to understand this type of bank, because many bankers from the RRB bank, from the cooperative bank, from the public sector bank, just do the clear the GIB and CIB exam. Okay, ma'am. So as you are working in this bank, so still all the cooperative bank is regulated by Reserve Bank of India. The first thing, and means first of all they have to be follow the guidelines of RBI, and they have to be registered under the State Cooperative Society Act. It means the different act has been made. So from that act, the bank have to be registered under this act. So I think this definition is clear to all of you, that what exactly the cooperative bank is. We know that Reserve Bank of India is the father of all the bank, right? Reserve Bank of India is the father of all the bank. So that's why for the Reserve Bank of India, whatever the guidelines they will give, each and every guidelines the bank have to follow. All the bank have to follow the guidelines of RBI. And there is a one more act, that is Banking Regulation Act. This act is also part of your module A. So under the Banking Regulation Act, they will give the regulations. So they have to follow this type of regulations. Okay. So this is all about your cooperative bank introduction part. Now See, Cooperative Bank in India, this is governed by, regulated by Reserve Bank of India, as you can easily see in this one, regulated by Reserve Bank of India and governed by governing body, and governing act is Banking Regulation Act 1949 and Banking Laws Act 1995. This is a very good question. Regulated by and governed by. That's it. Regulated by and governed by. That's it. Okay. So regulated by Reserve Bank of India and governed by the Banking Regulation Act. That's it. So these banks have opened with the motto. So the main motive of Cooperative Bank is no profit, no loss. Right, Sahiba ma'am? No profit, no loss. This is the main, you can say, the objective of this type of bank. And thus do not seek for, do not, just remember this word, do not seek for profitable venture and the customer only. As the name suggests, the objective of this bank is to mutual help. This is a very important line about the cooperative bank. And those candidates who are new in this session, today your new English medium batch, that is a CIB target batch 4.0, is going to be start. So if you want to enroll in this batch, you simply have to apply the coupon code, that is Y391, for the maximum discount up to 81%. Okay, so I think this definition is clear to all of you. Now let's discuss the few important features, advantage, disadvantage of the cooperative bank, because today I'm going to discuss you this type of bank. Okay, and one by one we will discuss all type of bank. So the features of cooperative bank is that they work on the principle one person one vote. Since these bank owned by member, a board of director is chosen democratically. Democratically means India is a democratic country. So democracy means we the people, by the people, for the people. Okay. So in cooperative bank, they follow the principle. Principle means the rule, that is one person, one vote. And the board of director is also chosen in the majority way. Okay. And then they are responsible for controlling the organization. That's it. Because this word is missing in the public sector bank, private sector bank. They have to follow the procedure. Farmers can avail, this is very important, farmers can avail agriculture loan on minimum interest rate from the cooperative bank. Because cooperative bank generally, established in the rural areas. So that's why the farmer can avail the agriculture loan with a minimum rate of interest. Providing easy and accessible loans and credit benefit to the rural areas with a scarce banking facilities. Scarce means, just like the court, we do not, we don't want to approach to the court. Why? Because there are so much formalities, we have to pay the fees. So that's why we do not want to go to the court. But same thing, just like your public sector bank and the big banks, commercials bank, why we scare? Because there are so much formalities. In the cooperative bank, at least we can just talk in the local language. But in the this type of bank, commercial bank, private bank, you can see the culture of that bank also. The annual profit is spent on the financial reserve and required resources, and the part of it is distributed among the cooperative member as per prescribed limitation. So you can see that from where the annual profit just go in this bank. Okay, so this is the feature of cooperative bank. Now here are the few advantage of the cooperative bank. So what are the few advantage? Then after that we will discuss the disadvantage. Okay, so these bank are provided aid. Aid means help. So these types of bank provide aid to the rural population by granting the loan, credit with interest rates and lower in comparison to that asked by the local money lender. as we know that in the, in the village area, we generally suppose if the any farmer wants money or loan, so they generally go at the place of money lender. So that's why we have just made the cooperative bank so that the people can easily approach to the bank and just take the loan from that bank. They have their reach at every corner of the country and manage to maintain the personal rapport with the customer. Exactly. We can directly interact. Just like your lower court, we can directly interact with the judges. We can just put our arguments in front of the judges. So same thing in the cooperative bank, RRB bank also, we can easily, discuss our needs. Since the bank is owned and governed by the member themselves, they do not seek huge profit and believe in the mutual help. That is very important thing about the cooperative bank. The interest rate on deposit is high. The interest rate on deposit is high. It means suppose if we deposit the money in cooperative bank, interest rate is high, and on loan it's a low interest. Suppose if we take the loan, the interest, less interest we have to give, and if we are depositing, high interest we are taking from the bank. They promote producing productive borrowing in order to reduce the risk of loss. These banks help the farmer by providing them agriculture credit to buy the basic product like fertilizer, seeds, etc. So I think this advantage is clear to all of you, that what is the basic advantage of this thing. Okay, so this is very simple. Now, what are the disadvantage? There is also disadvantage. Okay, to lend money, they need investor which are tough to find. This is very important. To lend money, the bank need a investor which is tough to find. Over a year, the number of NPA, that is a non-profit, non-performing assets, and overdues have been increasing. Why? Because we are taking the loan, but we are not, depositing the loan. Okay, so that's why there's a number of NPA. Since the lack of investor and money, few of them have not been delivering the credit and the money to the rural population. It means the main motive of this bank is to just help the needy people, but they are not doing this thing. Rather than small industries, the benefit from the cooperative bank have been enjoyed by the rich landowner. It means that is made for the poor people, farmer, but that is enjoyed by the rich landowners. These banks across the country are not equally developed. A few states have more functioning and beneficial unit, while some states have faced the loss. Political interference also observed in this bank, because politicians are also from the district or block background, taluk background, so they can easily connect with the bank. With new types of bank opening, the cooperative bank are facing the risk of losing their customer. Exactly. The new types of bank with a good infrastructure. So there are so many things in the new bank. So that's why people don't want to go in the cooperative bank. But still, there are so many advantages that we can take the advantage, that we can see the advantage of the bank. Okay, class. So this is all for today's class. I hope so you people understand the basic thing about the cooperative bank. So this is your English medium batch class. If you really want to join this batch, you can simply, you have to, first of all, in the laptop or in the mobile, you have to open the Google Chrome. Okay, now just write it down, adda247.com. If you write adda247.com, you can see here, this is the particular thing. Okay, click on all courses, JIB, CIB, CIB 2023. So if you click on CIB 2023, so the recent batch is going to be start from today, that is 10th of February. So if you want a English medium batch, so in this English medium batch class, you can see the study plan of BRBL, because today your BRBL subject is going to be start. So click on view offer. Apply the coupon code Y391, click on apply. You can see 80% discount is there, and this batch validity is 6 months. So 4799 is the exact price of this batch. Okay, so if you want to enroll in this batch, apply the coupon code that is Y391. Okay, and suppose if you want to purchase the CIB ka Mahapack, because in Mahapack also the double validity is going on. What is double validity? Generally in CIB ka Mahapack, it includes all the live batches. Suppose for the June 2023 session, we will launch 6 to 8 batches. So each and every batches will be comes under the CIB ka Mahapack in English medium as well as in the bilingual class. Okay. So that's why if you want to enroll in this batch, you simply, what you have to do, apply the same coupon code buy now, click Y391, click on apply. You can see 80% discount is there. 7199.20 is the exact price of this price. 80% discount. Okay. CIB ka Mahapack. So in this Mahapack, you will get everything. Okay, so this is all for today's class. Have a nice day.